regardless, I say we're doing pretty good. Um, Definitely need to see about getting more. Need to see about getting some status moves to make these capturing these guys a lot easier. Okay, let's go ahead and buy 10 Pokeballs. Yep. And okay, throw a Premier Ball, and let's buy 5 Great Balls. Okay, money should not be an issue for us later on. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and still have a couple bulk of dollars just in case. Okay, let's head back to Pyrite, heal up, and finish up the rest of that dual square. Okay, well, well, there's something we gotta do in this building, but we'll leave that for later on, cause yeah, this is where I was not, like, too happy, with the game, but I guess just because I'm dumb and I couldn't figure out what I needed to do, but anyways, I'll get to it when we get to it. For now, let's go ahead and finish up these battles, and move on. Okay, so we just got you up here and the kid on the right, and we're good to go. Huh? You want to battle me? Sure thing. Battling fans are always welcome. Bandana guy, Divil. Alrighty. And before I fast forward this battle, one thing I do want to make mention right now on Crocona. I'm pretty sure everyone noticed this in a previous battle. But yeah, Crocona's gauge has gone down significantly throughout these battles. And one thing is that while we get the gauge down on Black Aura Pokemon, they start unlocking moves. And if we go to their stats screen, we should be able to see its stats also, some of its stats also. So it has a careful nature, and looks like that's about what we can see so far right now. But yeah, it's slowly but surely opening the door to its heart. So yeah, I will go ahead and see you guys in just a moment while we capture this Quagsire. Wah! Wahoo! You're way tough. We've got to battle again. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Let's go ahead and top. No, these guys are fine. Okay, and last person to fight is this kid over here. Battle, so much fun. Pokemon battles for everyone. Battles bring me so much joy. Let's get started, little boy. I hope you like my show, but now it's time for me to go. Alrighty, so that took a bit of a while, but we finally done it. We completed all of these battles in Duel Square. Okay, everyone, we've all had our fun. Until next week, farewell. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and heal up before we do anything else. Let's go back to the hotel. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and go into this place first. This windmill generates electricity for powering the Colosseum. It may look a little worse for wear, but it's still going strong in active service. Oh, for 30 long years I have spun these gears. Oh, what's with you, younglings? Do you want to spin gears too? Okay. Wahaha, not to disappoint you, but this isn't a job that anyone can just pick up. Give it another 20 years, then come back. Wahahaha. Funny. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's hear. There's this place over here. Door's locked. Can't do anything. Let's go across this bridge. What do you have to say? Aye, that's scary. Take a look down there. It feels like it's going to suck you right in. This crevasse runs deep under the ground. You can't even see the bottom from here. You see, Pyrite's an old mining town. Alrighty. And you, Big Palooka, what do you have to say? Arrgh, I choked. I let victory slip from my grasp at the last knockout challenge. And it's not just once either. It was the time before and the time before that too. If I wasn't a guy, I could cry. Hey, I know what to do. I'll go ask Pyrite's mother. I'll ask her when I'll finally win that challenge. Okay. Let's go inside here. So this must be another stadium. Shh. I didn't get here in time to make the registration. I've heard rumors that if you win the challenge, you get an awesome Pokemon like Kyle did. Oh, sheesh, what am I saying? You have to keep that a secret. Pretend you never heard it. Pretend you never heard me, okay? Wes, wasn't Kyle that guy who was hanging around the town's entrance? We should ask him. He might know something. I did not remember that we actually have a healing machine here. We actually use for free. But anyways, it is what it is. Welcome to Pyrite Colosseum. Are you here to register? Yes, I'm sorry, but the current challenge is underway. Please wait for the next challenge to register. Okay, before we do that, I am going to save again and swap out a few of our Pokemon. There are a few Pokemon that, well, I don't think they'll be permanent members of our team just yet, but they at least have moves that can help us capture Pokemon until that time comes. So we're going to go ahead and grab Skip Plume. It knows Sleep Powder. Mareep that knows Thunder Wave, and Noctowl actually knows Hypnosis. So let's go ahead and keep these guys as well. I don't remember if just walking lowers the gauge also. Maybe it does. I don't remember on the top of my head. But yeah, battling and when it goes into hyper mode and calling out your Pokemon's name, yeah, that lowers the gauge a whole lot more. So let's go back to the front, see where Kyle is. Okay, there, he should be here. Yep, here he is. Huh, what's that? You're wanting to know if I have a weird Pokemon? If you want to know that much, you may as well see it with your own eyes. Rogue Kyle would like to battle. It's gonna send out a Furret and a Ralts. And Furret has a black aura on it. Almost wish that it would have been Ralts, because I like Gardevoir a lot. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and try and catch this thing. Furret is actually level 33. It is gonna be a bit of a hard battle, but we can do it. We can definitely do this. I am gonna go ahead and start with Reflect. Furret being more a physical attacker, it's gonna hurt a lot. And just so it doesn't do too much damage with Shadow Rush, so it doesn't knock itself out as well. So yeah, you definitely have to consider a lot of things when trying to catch these Pokemon. Espeon's level 28. Perfect. It's gonna send out a Seedot now. Okay, I say let's actually use no, let's use Bite on Furret and Confusion on Seedot. It's gonna go for a quick attack. Let's see how much damage this will do. Okay, it was decent. So yeah, using that Reflect was a good call. So let's take out the Seedot. This should be enough. Yep, it was enough. And let's see here what is his last Pokemon, and we can just focus down on that Furret. It is a Machop. Okay, so yeah, Espeon can take it out in one hit as well, so we can just focus down on that Furret. Okay, that didn't do too much damage. Need to check if Croconaw is actually a special or a physical attacker. Let's actually go for Shadow Rush. And we'll just take out Machop with just Confusion. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that did a lot more. That did a lot more. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go for another Shadow Rush. And I don't think Confusion will take it out. I'm pretty sure it won't. Okay, it didn't, but that did more than I was hoping, so Croconaw, I don't think I've been ever happier that it went into hyper mode. Okay, let's go ahead and call out his name, and this time we'll use Return on Furret. Don't want to knock it out. Alrighty, and it's so close to opening up his heart again. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. We need to start throwing Pokeballs now. I think I'll use a Great Ball right off the bat, because Shadow Rush, I think it might actually knock itself out with Shadow Rush. So let's hear. Okay, Reflect wore off. We're going to go ahead and use a Great Ball on Croconaw's turn. And throw up another Reflect with Espeon. So, yep, there we go. Let's throw our Snag Ball. I really like the animation of the Snag Ball as well, because if you really think about it, it looks like a hand, you know, with all 5 fingers actually just grabbing the Pokemon. I think it's a pretty cool detail. You gotta... Okay, did not catch him. Okay, let's see here what he's gonna do next. He's going for Shadow Rush. Okay, he should not knock himself out. Okay, do not knock yourself out. Do not knock your... Okay, whew. Alrighty, let's, okay, let's actually just call Croconaw's name, and let's try another Great Ball. It's gonna be our best ball for now, so let's do this. Perfect, we got it. My Shadow Pokemon. Bah, that was it? That lying Mirror B. He came up with that fancy tough sounding name, Shadow Pokemon, but it was no big deal. You guys be careful too. Don't be played for a sucker. That's about all they'll give you if you win at the Colosseum. Shadow Pokemon? That's what it's called? A Shadow Pokemon? That Pokemon with the black aura. I trust things are going according to plan, Mirror B. Oh, yes indeed, Master Nazcor. Our plan is coming along in a lovely peachy keen way. We have already broken Dewking's spirits. We can do as we please at the Colosseum without his meddling. We've been giving away shadow Pokemon on the slide to challenge winners for gathering data. Good. The others also appear to be doing their parts to implement our plan. Our shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quickly. The final phase is not far off. Foo-ho-ho, this is perking up my spirit and body. Oh, I feel like dancing. Save your dancing until our plan succeeds. I'm off. Okay then. I shall make my return to the cave where my darling Pokemon await my return. Let the music play! It looks like the Colosseum has a secret. I guess there's no choice but to take part in a battle challenge there. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and go back to the Colosseum. And yeah, so this is where I was getting stuck on the next thing we had to do. So if we go back to the Colosseum, and I'm gonna head back there either way, just go ahead and heal up. Well, I'll explain in just a moment, and I will admit I had to look up a guide. There's no shame in looking up guides if you are getting stuck. But yeah, I was just not happy when I figured out what I had to do next. So, let's go ahead and heal up. We're here at the Colosseum. We talked to this guy, he just says the same thing about Kyle. We go up to the receptionist, and she still says, I'm sorry, but the current challenge is already underway. Please wait for the next challenge registration. Yeah, so I was running around everywhere, and I just could not figure out what we had to do. I went back to Fennec, I went back to Outskirts, and I went to the construction lot. I was looking everywhere in every nook and cranny for like about 2 hours, and I pretty much gave up. So what is it that you have to do on this part? Well, you gotta go to this building with this like unfinished Pokeball logo. We made up with this guy. The name's King. I run the Colosseum here. If you want to enter a battle, go see the Colosseum's receptionist. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy. So this is the famous King everyone's been talking about. Now we go talk to this kid. I'm the lookout. Nobody's supposed to get by me. There's nothing special behind the bookshelf. You have to go to the bookshelf. There is a button at the side of the bookshelf. Press it. And a secret entrance opens. Yeah, so so he does give you that hint. But for whatever reason, I was just thinking like this is going to be something to do later on, like not right now. But anyways, no shame. Let's go ahead and move on. We meet up with these kids here. That's why, Marcia, we've got to somehow snag them from those criminals. Wow, you startled me. How did you get in there? That's weird. My little brother's supposed to be on lookout. My sister hasn't done anything but chatter. I'm so bored. I want to play house. Are you Papa's friends? I'm Marcia. I'm pleased to meet you. But sorry, we're busy. We're talking about something that's quite important. Please come visit and play with us another time. Alrighty. So yeah, after we talk to those kids, let's go ahead and head out. King, how much more are you going to take from Mir B and his stooges? They're using you in the Colosseum. What is the matter with you? Have they sucked the spirit right out of you? So you just clam up. I've lost faith in you. The man that went out is Silva. He's King's friend. But he was really angry. His face looked all scary. Sorry, but I'm busy. You'll have to excuse me. Alrighty, yeah, so this is what we gotta do. And we just head back to the Colosseum. Someone! There's trouble! Help me! What happened to you? The chief's inside. Silva came and... Ow, 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 ow. That Silva's gone too far this time. He ripped out and ripped off one of the gears. The Colosseum's going to be without power. Chief, are you alright? Yeah, the only thing bruised is my pride. It was only Silva, so I wasn't expecting any trouble. Huh? But isn't Silva Duking's trusted lieutenant? What's his motive for doing this? That's what I want to know. He was ranting about how the Colosseum can just shut down or something. Sorry to worry you younglings. Thanks. I'll be fine now. But I need to ask for a favor. Will you hear me out? Yes. If the Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. I need you to find that gear Silva ran off with. I'm counting on you younglings. If the Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. Find the gear. Okay. There's big trouble. The Colosseum must be in an uproar by now without any power. Duking and Silva had a falling out? No, that can't be right. Silva would never betray Duking. Okay, so looks like we're on a wild goose chase to find this Silva guy. Silva, he must have been driven to desperation. Alrighty, so now we just gotta go find this guy. And this is where, up until now, that I did not look past here. Like, I do definitely want to go ahead and do this playthrough as blind as I can. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the Colosseum real quick. We have a terrible problem. The Colosseum doors suddenly stopped working. They won't open. Oh, I don't know what to do. We can't hold battles this way. They were just going to open registration for the next challenge. But now this? What's going on here? Alright, so let's go ahead and go after that Silva. I do not know where he is, so let's go ahead and just look around. We should be able to find him. So let's see here. So he's not there. He's not at Duke King's. Or would he be at Duke King's again? Let's go ahead and take a quick look. Maybe like he'll give us a clue or something. What? Silva cut the power to the Colosseum? Urgh. Okay, so no hints here. Maybe Kyle will have a hint. Let's go see him again if he's still there. People talk, hey? The word is there's a lot of scary presence in the shadows behind Mirby. It's probably best that you don't stick your nose too deeply in there for the good of your health. Okay, so I don't... Okay, where could he be actually? Let's... Okay, let's take a quick run throughout these. Hello? West found one jail key. Huh, okay. Even if you begged us, we're still not going to leave here. Alright. So we found a jail key. Door's locked. Let's use this here. There's nothing inside here. I don't think this would be a good idea to just open up this place. Hey, what? Oh, wow, thanks. You're letting us loose? Hey, I don't know or care who you are, but thanks. See you. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea. What do you have here? TM46. That's thief? It was thief. Okay, I remember that one. Okay, well, bye. Yeah, that was definitely not a good idea. Intrudely and folly. When you begged us, we're not gonna leave. Okay, let's still open this up. So, okay. And, oh no, don't tell me that we're stuck. Rui? Okay, there we go. Okay, so nothing here. Just let out a criminal. Bad idea. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and scope out the area. Where? Because, like, he would more than likely leave town, right? Like, I'm pretty sure. So let's take a look. I hope Plusle's okay. That's why Marcia in the back of the building that they're holed up in. Wow, you startled me again. I wish you wouldn't do that. That mere bee's making all sorts of trouble for Duking. We have to do something. Oh, hi, big people. I'm sorry, but we're still not finished talking. Please visit another time. Okay, so they say that. Let's... Alrighty, so no, it doesn't look like he's here in Pyrite, so... Let's go... actually to the construction lot first. Because it's possible he could be there. And if he's not, then we'll go to the outskirts stand. And from there... I saw a shiny. Wes found the gear for the windmill. Okay, well, that was easy enough. Okay, so we just had to find the gear. Let's go back to Pyrite. Oh, that looks so cool. Alrighty. Easy enough. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm still kicking myself over for not figuring that out. But anyway, no shame. I'm not going to harp on it anymore. Let's move on. Terribly sorry, Chief. You're sure you're okay? Yup, I'm fine. There's no need for all the worrying. Good, that's good. But Silva, this is an outrage. No, I reckon he agonized over this and did it because he thought it right. I can't blame the man for that. Enough about that, Duking. Instead, I think you should look over there. What? You people? I reckon you might be saying thanks, Duking. That's the gear. You found it for us? What amazing luck. I'll ask you to excuse me for my behavior earlier. You seem to be people who are worthy of trust. You have my sincere thanks. Alright, I'll get you to slot that gear snugly back in that gap where it belongs. One of the gears is missing, apart from the windmill. All done. Standing by, let it roll. Oh, 30 long years of cranking gears. Oh yeah. Wahaha, this is the way it ought to be. Things are fine now. I can tell that you're a man of courage and honor. I have a favor to ask. Will you hear me out? I am grateful. I want you to enter the next Colosseum battle. I need you to win the knockout challenge and find out what is going on there. I can tell from a glance that you're no ordinary trainer. I know you can win. I'm sorry, but help me. That mere bee's a bad parasite. If only someone stomped that pest. Wahahaha. Thank you. The power should be restored at the Colosseum now. Alrighty, so it looks like we can finally go to the Colosseum. Okay, good. I'm actually going to go ahead and put Umbreon back in the front. Croconaw should almost has, or I think his heart gauge did go all the way down already. Well, anyways, yeah, we're going to be using our 2 aces for this challenge. So let's go ahead and go up there.
Yeah!